We're at the New South Wales Championships. I've managed to grab Lisa Celi, who's just run the 400 flat. Before we get to this weekend, we'll go back a little bit. The last time we spoke was at the Hunter Track Classic. You'd had a busy night there. You'd run the 2x100 with Victoria, done a bit of pacing in the 8 and also run the 4. So it's been a busy season. Is Sam happy with your progress? How are you going?
Yeah, it has been busy. My progress so far has been really good. Like, I've had my up races, I've had my down races, but all in all, it's building up. So
obviously, coming back from a fair while out, and struggling with some back problems and just some time out of the sport. How are you finding being back in full-time training at full pace, racing now in the sort of business end of the season?
it feels really good. It's so good to be able to run without any other issues, just to put everything into it. It's really good.
We'll move on to last night. Just a bit of a taster of what was going to come today and tomorrow. Heats of the 400 hurdles, and then just about an hour later, the 400 flat. When was the decision made to run both?
Before I checked the actual schedule of events. So I only realised a week before that they were an hour apart, and it was too late. So I thought, what the heck?
I reported last night that you wouldn't be running today on Sam's orders, but it turned out you had to.
Yeah, I tried to pull out to put all my eggs in the basket of the 400 hurdles in the final, but then you're not allowed to do that, so just had to run.
The runs themselves last night were very good. Obviously, the hurdles was a PB, first one in a while, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it was a lot of patience and a lot of determination, but I finally got my PB, and I'm so happy. It's just been such a long time coming, and it's so good to finally get over that barrier. So
69.2 was it, and what was it before?
Yeah, 60.92, and before it was 61.12.
So cracked 61 for the first time as
yes.
well. Talk us through the flat race last night.
The flat. Okay, so it was hard because I only had that hour in between. I basically got to the 200 and I was like, I just have to finish. I just have to finish this race. I just tried to run as hard as I could, and the time wasn't so bad. So I made it to the final somehow, but yeah.
A lot of people had come down this afternoon knowing they've got to run hurdles final tomorrow and coast through. I think a bit like Victoria, she knew if she come down here, she wouldn't be able to help herself. You said you were just going to give it everything because that's what you do. How'd it go? Talk us through the run.
Today's race, yeah, it was just putting everything I had into it. I think I cruised a little bit too much in the second part of the first 200, but then I sort of came home as hard as I could, tried to keep my form, and it was good. I was happy with my time, so yeah.
And obviously the hurdles tomorrow. What's the goal there? Is there a time in mind? Is there a place in mind? What would be a good result tomorrow?
I really want to break this PB again. That's my goal.
All right. Do you have an idea of how the other girls are going? What sort of times they're running? Where you think you might place?
I'm qualified third, so if I come in the top 3, then I'll be really happy. So.
All right, and obviously we won't get too far ahead of ourselves, but what comes after tomorrow, or is it a wait and see thing? Talk to Sam.
Well, the next competition will be nationals, so up in Brisbane, and then give my all there.
Yeah. All right, thanks very much for speaking with us.
Thank
Good luck
you,
tomorrow. We'll be back here tomorrow to watch Lisa in the 400 hurdles final. Thanks for joining us.